All right, guys, we have a beautiful, almost summer weekend here in Michigan. So that means we've got the doors off the Jeep. We got the new tube doors on from Hook Road. Check the video out for that. I just did that recently. But I want to be able to keep the regular doors off, keep my tube doors on for as long as possible. Nothing's worse than having to switch out your doors only to have to put them back on 1 day or 2 days later because of a little bit of rain that comes down. So to be able to maximize my fun this summer and be able to keep these tube doors on, I ended up picking up a cab cover. So you can get these things all over the place. I ended up getting this one from Joytutus. I've used these guys for some of the other products you guys have seen in the past. There's a bunch of other videos. I'll link them all in here, but we're gonna give this one a shot. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna just go over the cab area, just kind of cover the door area of our Gladiator. It's essentially a car cover, except instead of having to drape it over the entire Jeep, we're just going to go over what we care about, which is the open areas of the Jeep to keep the precipitation out of it, keep it nice and dry. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. We are going to get some rain here in the next couple hours. So I want to go ahead and get this thing covered up, and then we'll find out later on tonight or tomorrow whether it stays dry. Now, the first thing I can tell you guys with this cover, it's pretty lightweight, and that's something that is pretty important too, because my idea is that in the summer, I'm hoping I can drive this thing a whole bunch of times with the doors off, with tube doors on like this, and I'm going to carry this thing with me so that in the case where it does start to rain, if I'm at work or something like that, I can just run out there, throw on this cover, and be good to go. So that's my idea. Now, I like that it already comes with a little bag, so I can get it back in there. That'll be good. And then I mean, it's just a car cover, right? There shouldn't be much to it. So let's go ahead and get it going. Now, one other reason I picked this one, look how cool. It's got orange on it, so it matches the whole orange theme of the Mojave. So that's pretty freaking sweet too. But I mean, at first glance, it feels pretty good, pretty lightweight. Kind of feels almost like a trash bag material, but I mean, obviously much thicker. I can't rip it, but yeah, so should be good. So let's drape it over and see what we got to do to get it all connected. All right, so first thing you want to do is you can see these straps and stuff. So as it comes, and they've got little hooks on the end, so you're going to want to make sure you unclip all those because they're all clipped together. So unclip it all, then we should be able to get it draped over this thing. I think I'm going to try to drape it over the windshield, and then we'll try to pull it back. And then I think all that happens then is all these hooks, they just go under the Jeep and connect together to hold it on, keep it from blowing off. All right, guys, so that just took a couple minutes and it's pretty freaking easy. Now on the underside of the front here, there is a little thing that says front, so that way you do know where the front is. It's also pretty easy to tell where the front is because there are these kind of push outs for mirrors, which is kind of nice too. And I wasn't sure how these were going to work because my aftermarket mirrors are kind of more, up front, where the stock ones are more here, but it worked out just great. So you can see we've got full coverage. Now I'm using the windshield wipers. I've seen a couple other guys do the same thing. They just kind of use these to also help hold this thing down. But if you look here where it's really critical at the back of the cab, because we've got, we don't have any of our panels in right now, so this is completely open. And you can see it goes down several inches below the bottom, so we've got plenty of coverage. Hopefully all the rain will just go right through, should be good to go. And as far as connecting these straps go, that was super easy. I just threw them from the other side and there was plenty of slack, and then I just tightened them up. So you can see it's pretty, it's not going anywhere. It's looking really, really solid. So now we just got to leave it, let the rain come, and then we can report back how it all went down. But I really like it. It's cool. Pretty fast and easy to get on. And, definitely if something happened where you didn't think it was going to rain, you got stuck in a downpour, it just takes 2 or 3 minutes to put this thing on and get those things all tightened up. So pretty stoked. And the orange matches. So I'm really, really digging it. Good morning, guys. So last night we had about probably 7 or 8 hours of rain. Rained all night. So let's see how the Jeep fared. First things first, our cover did not blow off. So that's always good. And everything looks pretty good. The back's still down, so we should be nice and dry. Pop under here and undo each of our 3 clips. The tricky part's probably getting this thing to flip over without getting water into the cab. So let me try to do that real quick. Kind of release these bad boys. I don't know, maybe it's best to go forward to back. Check it out. Definitely nice and dry. Heck yeah, dude. Totally dry, cool. I would say 10 out of 10. All right, so as far as cab covers go, I'd say this one it does its job, works pretty awesome. This one's from Joytutus, and I'll put the link in the description down below. I got this thing off of Amazon. I think it was, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks, maybe something like that. So definitely a worthwhile investment. I'm gonna keep it in the bed of the truck at all times. So that way, if something ever happens, I can just throw this thing on and keep our Jeep nice and dry. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.